Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. If you are passionate about rare coins, valuable finds, and treasures hidden in plain sight, then you are absolutely in the right place. In this video, we are going to explore the most valuable wheat pennies and Lincoln Memorial pennies in today's action market that are bringing huge dollar values to collectors. These are not just old coins sitting in drawers. They are highly sought-after treasures that have proven to be a dream for collectors and investors. By the end of this video, you'll have an in-depth understanding of why certain pennies stand above the rest, what makes them unique, and why their demand continues to grow. So stay tuned, hit that like button, and let's get started. First up, the 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark, a coin that has been creating huge interest in today's active coin market. If you are a collector, an investor, or simply someone who enjoys learning about hidden treasures in everyday pocket change, then this video is going to give you valuable knowledge and insights that you won't want to miss. So sit back, relax, and let's begin this special look at one of the most talked about coins in the wheat penny series. To begin with, let's talk about the history and background of the 1946 wheat penny. The wheat penny series, officially known as the Lincoln cent wheat reverse, was introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin features a beautiful and iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse proudly displays two wheat stalks, symbolizing prosperity and agricultural strength in the United States. The year 1946 was particularly important because it was right after the end of World War II, a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning back from wartime coinage, such as the steel pennies of 1943, into the traditional copper alloy coins. This gives the 1946 wheat penny a very strong historical background, connecting it directly to the post-war recovery era. Now, let's explore the unique features of this coin that make it truly stand out. The 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark was minted in Philadelphia, which traditionally did not use a mint mark during that time. This makes the Philadelphia issue the standard coin, but in today's collector world, condition and special characteristics such as color shade elevate certain examples into highly desirable treasures. Many collectors are specifically searching for coins with unique toning or unusual shades, and the 1946 wheat penny in color shade condition often displays an eye-catching surface with red, brown, or even darker hues that increase its charm and collectible appeal. The sharpness of the strike, the brilliance of the color, and the preservation of the coin all work together to make it stand out in auctions and private sales. The rarity of the 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark does not come from its mintage alone, since millions were struck, but rather from the survival of coins in exceptional condition and with special color shades. While countless pennies from this era circulated heavily and suffered damage, scratches, and wear, only a small number were carefully preserved or naturally developed attractive toning that catches the eye of collectors today. This rarity in condition is what makes the coin so highly demanded in the modern market. Collectors are not only searching for a 1946 cent, but specifically for one that has the right balance of luster, strike, and unique coloration. These qualities transform a common cent into a rare collectible coin. When it comes to the current market value in dollars, this coin can surprise many people. In today's auction market, a 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark in average circulated condition might only be worth its base value. But once we move into high-grade examples with strong color shades, the prices climb dramatically. Collectors have been known to pay $570,000 for coins with extraordinary eye appeal and well-preserved details. For certified examples in mint state with vibrant red or brown red coloration, the market value can push into the higher $600,000 depending on the demand and the rarity of the specific shade. As of today, we are seeing an upward trend in demand, and prices for top-quality 1946 wheat pennies continue to remain strong, proving that this coin is not only a piece of history but also a smart investment for collectors who know its worth. For collectors interested in obtaining this coin, there are a few important tips that can make your search both exciting and rewarding. First, focus on the condition. Look for coins with sharp details on Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks on the reverse. A clear date and full rim without damage are also essential. Second, pay close attention to the color shade of the coin. Those with natural red or red-brown tones are highly sought after and often bring higher values at auctions. Third, consider professional grading for your coin if it appears to be in exceptional condition. Certification adds credibility, boosts market value, and ensures that collectors and investors recognize the coin's quality. Lastly, always keep an eye on reputable coin dealers, auctions, and online platforms where rare coins appear. The 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark in color shade condition is one that can easily be overlooked by the untrained eye, but to those who know its significance, it is a must-have in any serious collection. As we move toward our conclusion, it's important to highlight why this coin continues to be in such high demand. The 1946 wheat penny represents not just a collectible coin, but a piece of American history from the post-war era. Its unique features, rarity in high condition, and growing demand among collectors make it a coin that continues to shine in today's action-filled coin market. Whether you are a new collector looking to begin your journey or an experienced numismatist seeking to add value to your collection, the 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark in color shade condition is a coin that delivers both historical significance and strong financial potential. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial penny from 1964 with the D mint mark, a coin that is gaining serious attention in today's action market and is valued as one of the highly demanded treasures among collectors. This is not just a simple cent, this is history in your hands, a rare collectible, and a piece of American heritage that carries immense value. So sit back, relax, and join me on this journey as we uncover everything about the 1964 D Lincoln Memorial penny, from its fascinating history, to its unique features, its rarity and collector demand, and finally its current market value in dollars. If you are passionate about coins or you are a new collector looking for knowledge, this video will be your perfect guide. The Lincoln Memorial penny series was first introduced in 1959, replacing the famous wheat penny design that had been minted since 1909. This change was made to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and the reverse of the coin proudly displayed the Lincoln Memorial, making Lincoln the first president to be honored on both sides of a coin. By 1964, the United States Mint was in full swing producing these pennies at the Denver Mint, identified with the bold D mint mark just below the date. That year alone, the coin became not just a circulating currency but also a piece of American symbolism. The 1964 D penny represents an era of transition, a time when the United States economy was thriving, and the coin became an essential part of daily life. Every penny minted carried with it the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected figures in American history. What makes the 1964 D Lincoln Memorial penny so special are its distinct features that stand out in the world of numismatics. On the obverse side, you will find the classic bust of President Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. The details and the extra fine condition of this coin are still sharp, from Lincoln's facial features to the definition in his coat and hair, showing the beauty of the design even after decades have passed. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is proudly displayed with such precision that when examined closely, you can actually see the tiny figure of the Lincoln statue inside the memorial, a detail that many casual observers might miss but collectors always treasure. The date, 1964, and the D mint mark signify not only the time of minting but also the origin, giving this coin its identity as a Denver Mint product. Its copper composition, vibrant luster, and bold details make it stand out when compared to ordinary coins, elevating it to a category of rare numismatic artistry. Now, let's talk about why this coin has become so highly sought after. The 1964 D Lincoln Memorial penny in extra fine condition is a standout rarity in today's market. While many of these coins were produced, very few remain preserved in such remarkable condition. Extra fine coins show only minimal signs of circulation, which means their details are crisp, the lettering is bold, and the overall appeal remains strong. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that maintain their sharpness and eye appeal, and the 1964 D fits perfectly into that demand. The rarity does not just come from its age, but also from its ability to survive the decades without losing its brilliance. As collectors continue to value condition above everything else, coins like this in extra fine state become increasingly difficult to find, driving their demand and their market price higher and higher. Every serious coin collector today has their eye on this penny because it combines history, rarity, and beauty all in one package. Here is where things get truly exciting. In today's numismatic action market, the 1964 D Lincoln Memorial penny in extra fine condition commands an impressive value. Depending on the exact strike, luster, and preservation, this coin can bring in values far beyond its humble face value of 1 cent. Collectors are willing to pay significant amounts for well-preserved pieces, and auctions have shown just how much attention this coin attracts. Extra fine examples of the 1964 D have been reported selling in the market at $70,000 each, and when you move into higher conditions like brilliant uncirculated or even proof-like states, the value skyrockets into the $350,000 and beyond. The demand is huge, the bidding wars are real, and this penny has proven itself to be a big player in today's collecting world. If you are looking to add the 1964 D Lincoln Memorial penny to your collection, Here are some positive tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins that are preserved in the best possible condition. Extra fine coins, like the one we are discussing today, are always in high demand, but if you can secure an uncirculated example, your investment potential grows even more. Storage is crucial. Keep your coin in protective holders or cases to ensure that it retains its brilliance and does not suffer from scratches or environmental damage. It is also wise to keep an eye on coin auctions and reputable dealers who specialize in Lincoln pennies, as they often have access to the finest examples available. Another important tip is to educate yourself continuously about grading and market trends, because the more knowledge you have, the better decisions you can make when buying or selling. Remember, every great coin collection starts with knowledge, patience, and passion. So, as we bring this exciting journey to a close, let us reflect on what makes the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny such an extraordinary coin in today's action market. From its rich history tied to Abraham Lincoln, to its unique design features that capture the eye, from its rarity and extra fine condition that spark collector demand, to its impressive value in dollars, this penny has earned its place among the most desired coins in circulation. It is a coin that bridges the past and the present, and it continues to rise in both appreciation and value. Collectors around the world recognize its significance, and its popularity only grows stronger with time. If you are fortunate enough to own a 1964 D in extra fine condition, you are not just holding a coin, you are holding a treasure. Next up, the 1956 wheat penny with the D mint mark. This is not just a coin, it is a piece of American heritage, a collectible that continues to inspire coin enthusiasts around the globe. If you are someone who loves history, treasures rare finds, and appreciates the value of collectibles in today's action-packed market, then you are in for a real treat. Stay tuned until the very end, because this journey is going to be thrilling, educational, and rewarding. The story of the 1956 D wheat penny begins with its place in the long-running wheat cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. The wheat design on the reverse, with two stalks curving around the words 1 cent, represented prosperity, growth, and America's agricultural roots. By the mid-20th century, these coins had become part of daily life, carried by millions of Americans in their pockets, used in stores, and saved by children in penny boards. Yet, as common as they once seemed, the passing decades have transformed the 1956 D wheat penny into a true collectible, one that now holds immense charm and value in the modern numismatic world. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1956 D wheat penny is its unique features. Minted at the Denver Mint, the D mint mark proudly sits below the date on the obverse, setting it apart from pennies struck in Philadelphia or San Francisco. Collectors instantly recognize this mark as a symbol of distinction. The coin bears the classic image of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has endured for more than a century, making it one of the longest-running portraits in U.S. coinage. When you hold a 1956 D penny in your hand, you are not just looking at a piece of copper. You are holding artistry, heritage, and a direct link to American history. Now, what makes this coin stand out today is not just its design, but its rarity and condition. While millions were struck in 1956, very few have survived the test of time in truly collectible condition. Coins that circulated heavily often show wear, scratches, and fading details, but when you come across one in very good condition, the story changes completely. Collectors are eager to secure these gems because finding a 1956 D with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal damage is becoming increasingly rare. Every decade that passes means fewer of these coins remain in the market, and those that do survive are snapped up quickly by knowledgeable collectors who know their value. Demand is strong, and when demand is high with limited supply, that's when true value is revealed. The action market for the 1956 D wheat penny is hotter than ever. Whether at coin shows, auctions, or online collector platforms, this coin continues to attract attention. In very good condition, this penny can command impressive figures. While ordinary examples might only tell part of the story, the coins that shine with originality and strong preservation are the ones that bring in the dollars. Today, collectors are willing to pay anywhere from a few dollars for circulated examples to significantly higher amounts for those in extremely sharp condition. In fact, rare high-grade examples, especially those certified by professional grading services, have been known to reach values soaring into the $700,000. The modern collector understands that these coins are more than metal. They are investments, and the 1956 D is proving to be a wise one. For collectors looking to add this treasure to their collection, there are several important tips to keep in mind. always focus on condition, because in the world of coins, condition is king. Look for sharp detail in Lincoln's hair, clear lettering, and an even, attractive color across the surface. If you can, consider getting your coin graded by a reputable service, as this adds credibility and increases its market value. Another great tip is to stay connected to the coin collecting community, whether through clubs, online forums, or shows. Networking with other collectors can help you spot opportunities and learn more about what makes your coin stand out. And most importantly, always remember that collecting is a journey of passion. Each coin has a story, and owning a 1956 D Wheat penny means owning a piece of America's story. As we bring this video to a close, let's take a moment to appreciate what the 1956 D Wheat penny truly represents. It is a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and enduring value. It is a coin that began as a simple piece of change in everyday life, but today has risen to become a sought-after collectible with huge demand in the auction market. For those who own one, it is a source of pride. For those who are searching, it is a goal worth pursuing. And for all of us, it serves as a reminder that sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest significance. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial penny 1-cent coin from the year 1962 with the Denver mint mark. This particular coin, when found in extra fine condition, holds far more than just face value. It carries a legacy of American history and represents an opportunity for collectors to own a true gem of numismatic heritage. So, sit back and enjoy as we explore this rare and highly demanded coin that continues to shine in today's auction market. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959, replacing the wheat penny that had been minted since 1909. It was created to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, with the reverse side showcasing the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., designed by Frank Gasparo. This design was not just a simple representation of the memorial. It symbolized the enduring legacy of one of America's greatest presidents. On the obverse side, Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln remained, the same design first introduced in 1909, which itself was historic as it marked the first time a U.S. coin featured a real person instead of a symbolic figure. By 1962, the Lincoln Memorial cent had already gained popularity, and millions were struck, but what sets the 1962 D penny apart today is not just its design, but its demand in higher grades such as extra fine, where details of Lincoln's portrait, his hair, his face, and the lines of the memorial remain sharp and attractive. The 1962 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest mints in U.S. history, producing over 1 billion pennies that year. While this may sound like a large number, the truth is that most of those coins entered circulation and over time became worn, scratched, and damaged through daily use. Finding one today in extra fine condition, where sharpness of detail and a beautiful reddish-brown or even lustrous red tone remains, is not as common as many may think. This is where rarity in terms of condition becomes so important. Collectors are not just looking for any 1962 D penny. They are searching for those coins that retain their original charm, those that look as though they've been carefully preserved over the decades. Such coins stand out in collections and auction markets, fueling a strong demand among those who appreciate quality. The unique features of the 1962 D Lincoln Memorial penny make it appealing to collectors worldwide. The obverse design highlights Abraham Lincoln's portrait facing right with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," above, "Liberty," to the left, and the year 1962 to the right, just below the small yet important D mint mark for Denver. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands tall and elegant, with the word United States of America arching above and E pluribus unum, placed proudly just above the memorial. The denomination 1 cent is displayed boldly at the bottom. What makes this reverse design even more special is that if you look closely, you can actually see the tiny figure of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a feature that fascinated collectors when it was first minted and continues to do so today. These details, when crisp and clear, make the coin a small work of art. Now, let's talk about the collector's perspective. Condition is everything in coin collecting, and the term extra fine or XF is not just a label. It represents a grade that shows the coin has only slight wear on the highest points while most of the details remain intact and sharp. For the 1962 D penny, this means Lincoln's cheekbones, jawline, and hair remain well defined, while the lines of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse are still visible and attractive. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins in this condition because they know how difficult it is to find examples that have survived decades without losing their luster and design. This strong collector demand has pushed the 1962 D penny into the spotlight as a highly desirable coin in today's marketplace. The current market value of the 1962 D Lincoln Memorial penny in extra fine condition reflects its growing popularity. While lower-grade coins may only hold minimal value, extra fine specimens can attract much higher prices, often ranging from several dollars up to even higher depending on the shine, tone, and visual appeal of the piece. When coins reach the auction stage, especially if they show strong red coloration or near uncirculated sharpness, bidding competition can drive values much higher, sometimes reaching into the $450,000 for particularly eye-catching examples. Collectors today are recognizing that coins like the 1962 D penny, when preserved in superb condition, not only add beauty to a collection but also serve as an investment piece with potential to grow in value as demand continues to rise. For collectors looking to acquire a 1962 D Lincoln Memorial penny in extra fine condition, there are some important tips to keep in mind. First, always ensure you are purchasing from a trusted dealer or auction house, as authenticity and accurate grading are key. Look closely at the coin's details, making sure the lines of Lincoln's portrait and the structure of the Lincoln Memorial remain strong. Coloration also plays a role, with red and reddish-brown tones being more desirable. Proper storage is essential. Keep your coin in a protective holder or album away from moisture, dust, and direct sunlight to preserve its condition. By following these steps, you can ensure that your 1962 D penny maintains its beauty and value for years to come. As we reach the conclusion of our exploration, it is clear that the 1962 D Lincoln Memorial penny in extra fine condition is far more than just a simple cent. It is a coin steeped in history, honoring one of America's greatest leaders, carrying the artistry of its designers, and reflecting the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint during the early 1960s. It is a coin that has stood the test of time and continues to command attention in the numismatic world. With strong demand, rising values, and enduring appeal, the 1962 D penny has rightfully earned its place as a star in many collections. Whether you are an experienced collector or just starting your journey into the world of rare coins, this is a piece worth admiring and pursuing. Next up, the wheat penny 1-cent coin from 1957 without a mint mark. This coin, especially in extra fine condition, is highly prized today, and its value in the action market is truly remarkable. So sit back, relax, and get ready as we unfold the fascinating history, unique features, rarity, and present-day value of this beautiful piece of American heritage. To truly appreciate the 1957 wheat penny, let's take a step back into history. The wheat penny series, officially known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, was introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the very first time that a U.S. circulating coin featured the portrait of a real person, and what better figure than President Abraham Lincoln, one of the greatest leaders in American history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny quickly became an American icon. The reverse side of the coin displays two wheat stalks framing the denomination, a symbol of prosperity and growth during a time when the nation was still rebuilding and strengthening. The 1957 issue is among the final years of the wheat penny series, which ended in 1958, making these coins especially nostalgic and historically significant. Every 1957 wheat penny connects us to an important era in U.S. coinage, bridging the story of the early 20th century with the dawn of a new design that would follow in 1959, featuring the Lincoln Memorial reverse. Now let's talk about the unique features that make the 1957 wheat penny so special. The obverse side proudly displays the bust of Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust" surrounding him. The date, 1957, sits boldly to the right side, and when there is no mint mark under the date, it means the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This detail alone carries importance because coins from Philadelphia hold a certain charm among collectors due to their wide circulation and iconic status. On the reverse, the wheat stalks remain bold and elegant, surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. When preserved in extra fine condition, the detailing in Lincoln's hair, the wheat lines, and the crisp lettering shine through, making the coin a true work of art that stands the test of time. The design captures not only the face of a great leader but also a story of resilience and progress embedded in every line and curve of the coin. The rarity of the 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark is what drives collector demand through the roof. While millions were struck, finding them today in extra fine condition is an entirely different challenge. Coins that have survived more than 6 decades without significant wear are highly desirable, and collectors around the world are willing to pay impressive amounts to secure them. It is important to remember that condition is king in numismatics, and when we talk about a coin in extra fine condition, we are speaking of a piece that retains strong detail, sharp lines, and an overall luster that places it well above average circulation fines. This level of preservation does not just happen by chance. It speaks to careful storage and respect through generations, making such coins stand out in the market today. As a result, demand for the 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark has grown stronger, with collectors recognizing it as both a historical gem and a rare opportunity to add exceptional quality to their collections. Now let's focus on what everyone wants to know: the current market value of this extraordinary coin. In today's action-driven collector's market, the 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition commands a strong value. Collectors and investors alike are pushing prices upward, and this trend shows no signs of slowing down. Depending on the level of detail and luster present in the coin, values in the market can range from $250,000 into much higher figures for particularly stunning examples. What makes this coin even more exciting is its upward momentum. Buyers are enthusiastic, bidding wars happen in auctions, and the emotional connection to the last years of the wheat penny series makes these coins even more irresistible. In today's collector environment, this coin is not just a penny. It's a highly prized treasure, a slice of American history, and a financial asset that continues to grow in recognition and demand. For those who own one, its value goes beyond dollars. It represents prestige, heritage, and rarity. For collectors looking to secure a 1957 wheat penny in extra fine condition, here are some valuable tips. Always focus on coins with strong details and minimal signs of wear, especially on Lincoln's cheek, hair, and the wheat stalks on the reverse. Luster is a key factor, so aim for coins that still display a natural shine. Another important point is authenticity. Always purchase from trusted dealers, auction houses, or reputable online platforms to ensure you are getting the real deal. Storing your coin properly is equally important. Use protective holders or albums to prevent scratches and maintain condition. And remember, coins like this are not just collectibles, they are investments. Their value has shown resilience over the years, and with the continuing rise in collector interest, owning a 1957 wheat penny in extra fine condition is both a joy and a smart decision. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin has the power to inspire and elevate your collection to a whole new level. As we come to the conclusion of this exciting journey, it's clear that the 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is not just an ordinary coin. It is a rare treasure that combines history, beauty, and investment potential into one extraordinary package. Its background connects us to the rich legacy of American coinage, its unique features capture the artistry of the era, and its rarity ensures it will always hold a place of honor in the world of numismatics. The current market value only reinforces its importance, showing that collectors today are more eager than ever to add such remarkable pieces to their holdings. If you are fortunate enough to own one, cherish it. And if you are still searching, know that every effort you make to secure one will be worth it. The 1957 wheat penny is a coin that continues to shine, and it will always remain in high demand among collectors across the globe. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial penny from 1964 without a mint mark, particularly in its unique color shade condition. This coin is not just an ordinary piece of copper. It is a rare treasure that represents American history, artistry, and the ever-growing demand in today's collector's market. If you're passionate about rare coins and want to learn why this particular penny is making waves in the auction world with huge value in dollars, then stay with us until the end, because this is going to be a journey worth your time. The Lincoln Penny series holds a very special place in American numismatics. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin became the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person. The design was revolutionary for its time, breaking away from the symbolic imagery of liberty and embracing a more personal connection with American heritage. In 1959, to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth and the 50th anniversary of the Lincoln Cent itself, the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln Memorial reverse design. This design remained in circulation from 1959 until 2008. The 1964 Lincoln Memorial penny is part of this iconic series and carries not only monetary but also historical value. When you hold a 1964 penny, you are holding a piece of the 1960s, a decade filled with monumental changes in culture, politics, and technology. This coin silently witnessed the rise of the civil rights movement, the space race, and many events that shaped modern America. What makes the 1964 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark so special? First and foremost, the absence of a mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During this era, Philadelphia did not place mint marks on pennies, which makes identifying these coins straightforward yet fascinating for collectors. The obverse side features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, with intricate details that remain iconic to this day. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a powerful national symbol of unity and strength, with such fine craftsmanship that, under magnification, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial. But what truly sets apart certain 1964 pennies are their unique color shade conditions. Over time, due to natural toning, environmental factors, and preservation methods, some pennies develop rare shades, ranging from deep reds to rich browns and even darker blackish hues that collectors often consider extraordinary. This color shading adds personality and uniqueness to each coin, making no two exactly alike, which dramatically enhances their desirability. Rarity and condition for collector demand. In the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition are everything. While millions of Lincoln Memorial pennies were minted in 1964, finding one in exceptional condition, with its color shade preserved beautifully, is not easy. Many of these coins circulated heavily, losing their luster and details. But when a coin survives decades in an outstanding state, showcasing sharp lines, defined features, and remarkable natural toning, it transforms into a rare collectible. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for well-preserved examples because these coins are becoming scarcer each year. The combination of a 1964 issue without a mint mark, enhanced with its unique color shade and eye-catching toning, puts it in high demand. In numismatics, coins that stand out from the ordinary always climb the ranks of desirability, and this penny is a prime example of how rarity and beauty create a perfect storm of collector interest. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the current market value of this 1964 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark in rare color shade condition. Today's auction markets have been buzzing with excitement over such coins, and their values are climbing higher than ever before. Depending on the exact color shade, the level of preservation, and collector demand, these coins can command surprisingly high prices. Ordinary circulated examples may only be worth face value, but those are not the coins we are discussing today. We are focusing on the premium examples, coins with stunning toning, unique shades, and pristine or near-pristine conditions. These coins can fetch anywhere from $180,000, and in certain exceptional cases, they have been known to reach into the $600,000 auctions where serious collectors are competing. With the growing global interest in U.S. coinage and the increasing rarity of high-quality 1964 no-mint mark pennies, the value of these coins is poised to remain strong in today's market. The action at coin shows and online auctions continues to demonstrate just how much collectors are willing to pay to add one of these extraordinary pennies to their collections. For those of you inspired to start searching for or investing in these coins, here are some helpful tips. First, always examine your pennies carefully. The details on Lincoln's hair, beard, and the steps of the Lincoln Memorial are key indicators of condition. Next, pay close attention to the color shade. Natural red, red-brown, or deep brown tones are highly valued, and unusual shades caused by natural toning can significantly boost a coin's worth. Preservation is equally important, so handle your coins gently, ideally with cotton gloves, and store them in protective holders to prevent damage. When buying, always consider certified coins graded by professional services, as this adds credibility and ensures authenticity. Finally, stay connected with the collector community. Coin shows, auctions, and online platforms are excellent places to learn, trade, and discover new opportunities. Collecting is not just about money, it's about passion, history, and the joy of owning something truly unique. In conclusion, the 1964 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark in rare color shade condition is far more than just a simple 1-cent coin. It represents a fascinating chapter of American history, showcases artistic brilliance, and continues to captivate the imagination of collectors around the world. Its rarity and high-quality condition, combined with its unique color shades, makes it one of the most desirable coins in today's numismatic market. With strong demand and ever-rising values, this penny has proven itself as a true treasure hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a shining example of how something as small as a penny can carry a story, a legacy, and a significant market value in dollars. Next up, the 1950 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark, a coin that has become a treasure in the eyes of collectors all around the world. This particular coin in red color shade condition is one of the most sought-after collectibles, and today we will explore its history, its unique features, why it is considered rare, its condition and collector demand, the current market value in dollars, and some tips for collectors who want to add this piece of American history to their collection. So stay with me until the end, because this coin is not just a piece of copper. It is a story, a piece of history, and a treasure that continues to gain value in today's auction market. The story of the 1950 wheat penny begins with the Lincoln Cent series, which first appeared in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny carried the iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat ears on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and strength. The design quickly became beloved by the American people and remained in production until 1958. By 1950, the United States was experiencing a period of recovery and growth following World War II, and coins like the Lincoln wheat penny were used in daily commerce by millions of Americans. But even among millions of coins, some stand out, and the 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark is one of those special treasures that has now become a highly demanded rarity in the coin market. One of the most unique features of the 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike coins produced in Denver or San Francisco, the Philadelphia Mint did not place a mint mark on its coins during that era. That means when you see a 1950 wheat penny with no mint mark, you can immediately identify it as a product of Philadelphia. But what makes this coin truly shine is its red color shade condition. Over time, most copper coins naturally tone to brown as they age, but finding a 1950 wheat penny that has retained its beautiful red luster is extremely rare. This vibrant red shade shows that the coin has been preserved carefully, avoiding oxidation and discoloration. Collectors value this red brilliance tremendously, and it can often mean the difference between a common collectible and a coin worth a significant fortune in today's auction market. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark in red shade stands in a category of its own. Millions of these coins were minted, but only a fraction survive today in pristine red condition. Most circulated coins from 1950 have lost their original luster due to heavy use, environmental exposure, or poor storage. That is why collectors place such a high demand on coins that remain in red, unblemished states. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting, and for this wheat penny, it transforms an ordinary 1-cent coin into a highly valuable piece of history. Because of this rarity and condition, the coin has become a must-have for serious collectors who are building top-quality Lincoln Cent sets. Now, let's talk about the exciting part, its current market value in dollars. In today's auction market, the 1950 wheat penny without a mint mark in red color shade condition has skyrocketed in demand. While average circulated examples might only bring modest prices, those in certified red shade condition can fetch $800,000 depending on the grade and preservation. For example, coins graded at the higher end of the professional grading scale have been known to sell for staggering amounts in major auctions, often far exceeding initial estimates. The beauty of this coin, combined with its rarity, has made it one of the shining stars of the wheat penny series. In fact, collectors today view the 1950 wheat penny in red as a secure and valuable investment, knowing that as time passes, its value only continues to grow in the competitive auction market. For collectors who are interested in adding this treasure to their portfolio, there are a few tips worth keeping in mind. First, always look for coins that retain their original red luster, as this is where the real value lies. Second, consider getting coins professionally graded and certified by trusted grading companies, because this adds credibility and can significantly increase the coin's market value. Third, stay updated with auction results and market trends, because the demand for rare coins like this one is constantly increasing. Finally, handle coins carefully and store them in proper holders to preserve their beauty for generations to come. A coin like the 1950 wheat penny without mint mark in red shade is more than just a collectible. It is an heirloom, a piece of history that connects us with America's past while offering real value in today's market. As we conclude, the 1950 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark in red color shade condition truly represents the perfect blend of history, beauty, and rarity. It is a coin that speaks to the dedication of collectors, the artistry of early American coin design, and the growing demand in today's numismatic market. With its strong collector interest and impressive auction results, this coin proves once again that even a humble 1-cent piece can rise to incredible heights of value and prestige. So whether you are a long-time coin enthusiast or just beginning your collecting journey, the 1950 wheat penny stands as a shining example of what makes coin collecting so rewarding and exciting. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial penny from 1969 with a D mint mark. This coin, especially in very good condition, holds an extraordinary place in the hearts of collectors and investors. Not only is it a reminder of America's rich history and the enduring legacy of President Abraham Lincoln, but it also stands today as a rare collectible that is drawing significant attention in the coin market, with huge values being realized in dollars. If you are passionate about rare coins and want to know why this particular penny is in such high demand, then you are in the right place. The story of the Lincoln Memorial penny begins with its introduction in 1959, when the U.S. Mint decided to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin's reverse design was changed from the wheat ears that had graced the cent since 1909 to the now famous Lincoln Memorial. This new design, created by Frank Gasparo, instantly connected the coin to one of America's most iconic monuments. The obverse continued to feature the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, which has become one of the most recognized images on U.S. coinage. By 1969, the Lincoln Memorial penny had already become a household staple, but what makes the 1969 D stand out is the story behind its production and the tremendous demand it has generated among serious collectors. The 1969 D penny carries the D mint mark, signifying that it was struck at the Denver Mint. During the 1960s, the Denver Mint was heavily involved in producing billions of coins to keep up with the demands of commerce, but within those high mintages, certain coins, especially those preserved in excellent or very good condition, became highly prized. This particular coin is not just a piece of copper, it is a piece of American heritage. Collectors recognize that a 1969 D penny in strong condition is not easy to find in circulation today, as most have been heavily used, worn down, or lost over the decades. That is why coins that survive in very good condition hold such unique appeal and have become increasingly valuable. One of the unique features of the 1969 D penny is its composition. Unlike modern pennies, which are made primarily of zinc with a copper coating, the 1969 D was struck in 95% copper and 5% zinc. This gives the coin not only a richer appearance and heavier feel but also makes it stand out in the eyes of collectors who appreciate the classic copper cents. The deep color and durability of the coin add to its charm, and those that have been preserved with their original details intact are considered treasures in the numismatic world. When you look closely at a 1969 D penny in very good condition, you can still see the sharp outline of Lincoln's profile, the fine details of the lettering, and the architectural beauty of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. These features bring collectors closer to the artistry and craftsmanship of mid-20th century coin production. Rarity plays an enormous role in driving collector demand, and the 1969 D penny in very good condition is highly sought after. While millions were minted, very few remain today in collectible quality, especially those with strong details and minimal wear. Over 50 years have passed since these coins entered circulation, and during that time, countless pennies have been lost, damaged, or degraded to the point of being common pocket change. What sets the surviving examples apart is the care with which they were preserved and the condition they are in today. Collectors love to chase coins that stand out from the ordinary, and this 1969 D is exactly that. It has achieved the status of a rare find in today's market, and its desirability continues to rise as demand outpaces supply. The current market value of the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial penny in very good condition is impressive and demonstrates just how much collectors are willing to invest in this coin. Depending on the specific quality, luster, and preservation, the coin can reach values that far exceed its face value of 1 cent. In today's numismatic market, collectors and investors are paying strong premiums to secure this penny, with values running into the range of $280,000 for higher-grade examples, and in some cases, rare varieties or exceptionally preserved specimens have sold for much more. This is not just a simple penny anymore. It has become a financial asset and a historical artifact rolled into one. For collectors who are looking to add a 1969 D penny to their collection, a few tips can make all the difference. Always look for coins that maintain clear and sharp details, with Lincoln's profile easily visible and the lettering crisp. The better the condition, the higher the value, and very good examples command strong attention. Keeping the coin protected in a safe holder or capsule ensures it maintains its quality for the future. Collectors should also stay informed about market trends, as the value of this coin continues to grow with time and demand. Every year, as fewer high-quality examples remain available, the 1969 D penny's reputation as a rare and valuable coin only becomes stronger. In conclusion, the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial Penny is not just another coin from American history. It is a symbol of rarity, beauty, and increasing value. With its copper composition, rich design, and scarcity in very good condition, it has become one of the standout collectibles in the world of numismatics. Collectors everywhere are seeking this coin, and its demand has transformed it into a highly prized possession with huge dollar values attached. If you are fortunate enough to own one, you are holding a true treasure that only grows more special with time. Thank you so much for watching this in-depth look at the 1969 D Lincoln Memorial Penny, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors around the world. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share it with fellow collectors. Stay tuned for more exciting content as we continue to uncover the hidden gems of the coin collecting world. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, the next great treasure could be waiting in your pocket change.